Okay, so let's talk about how your body responds to holding things in. Okay? Because you think because you are being kind and you're forgiving and you're letting certain stuff go, and maybe you speak your mind at certain moments in time, right? But you're thinking that that's resolving the stuff that you're carrying emotionally, spiritually, mentally into yourself. And a lot of times it's not. It's barely covering the surface because we don't spend enough time working with self, sitting in the silence, sitting in our feelings, accessing the emotions that we didn't know how to work with or deal with, or we couldn't express maybe in that moment, or we didn't feel right to express it in that moment. So then we have this stuff just kind of sitting there. And so what happens is that stuff starts to go through our system to our physical body because we're two sides. We're a soul and we're a body. And so you have to understand that the soul is suppressing, right? The emotions are being suppressed. You are taking the energy in and you're burying it somewhere within yourself. And then you wonder why you have pain in your physical form, in your physical body, or why you have these weird situations come up, or weird physical ailments, things that happen. It's literally because something's there energetically that doesn't need to be there, that's causing illness, that's causing disease, that's causing pain, that's causing suffering. And this is what it's like when you don't regulate and work on yourself on all levels, that you don't sit with your emotions, that you don't have the conversations with yourself, where you don't meditate to process, where you don't speak your truth. There's so many different ways that these things start to affect you and affect your body. So if you are going through something right now, if you are going through an illness or a sickness, or you're having some kind of pain or struggling, whatever it may be, I need you to look at it and say, what part of this is contributed from me not doing blank, blank, blank? And maybe you don't know because you don't have the understanding and the awareness, or maybe because you've been through so much and you've been bearing it down for so long time. This is all that you know, that it's hard to even acknowledge that this could be something different, or that this illness could be caused by something else. You need to look at it and see, is it something spiritual that's been there feeding on my energy that's now creating and manifesting something specific? Is it because I am carrying with me this trauma that I've buried down for the longest time, and now it's stuck in my hips, now it's stuck in my legs, now it's stuck in my esophagus, whatever it may be. But I need you to understand what it is, where it's coming from, so that you can heal it. And I've had readings this week with clients, going through different things, and getting to the point where the doctors basically can say, well, it might heal. Where they can only go so far with it, right? They have used all of their modern medicine techniques and tools to be able to get you to a certain space, and to treat it on a physical form. But they can't tell if something is going to heal or not, if it's going to get better or not. They can only give you things that are going to be fixes or help you maintain the symptoms. They can't fix the issues. So then you're stuck in a space, right? Not knowing how this is going to affect you, how this is going to move forward, and how it is going to actually heal. But this is where you have to have faith and trust in who you are, in the soul level of who you are, knowing that anything is possible, that the mind is a very powerful tool, that your soul, your energy, your essence can do amazing, magical things. You are healers, you are medicine woman, you are medicine men, you are alchemist, you are divine. There's so many ways. But if you're unaware and you don't know how to work with it, it could feel like it's a long chance. So this is just to help you get into a point of realizing that it's time to sit with yourself. It's time to figure out what it is that you're not processing or dealing. If you can't do it on your own, then I suggest you use tools. Sitting in silence is a tool. Journaling is a tool. Having someone help you connect and give you the messages is a tool. Connecting with divine is a tool. There's so many different ways that you can try to pull this stuff forward and start to process. Healing work, sound therapy. These are all things that also help pull everything up to the surface so you can feel it, so you can process it, so that you can let it go and heal. And I've seen people literally be at the edge of death, dying, right? Going through the cycle of this is going to be it, this is it, and be pulled back through healing work, through divine connection, through liberation. There's ways, but you have to want to seek it. You have to know that you deserve to be free of whatever you have, whatever you're suffering through, whatever you're stuck in. So let that be a note. If you're going through anything right now, any kind of pain, and you can't get it under control, you can't get it healed physically, it's not going away, or you've done different treatments and it kind of takes care of some of the symptoms, but it's not, going through enough. I need you to look inside and see what it is that you're holding on to that's creating that. And is it something that can be broken through your acknowledgement and you processing emotions? It's something that you have to physically have broken because something was attached there or done to you. There's a lot of different things, but there's a lot of different ways of how to get rid of it. So I need you to start thinking about it. And if you need assistance and guidance, post on this video, comment. Let's start tuning into some of these things. Label here what your ailment is and what you're going through so I can tell you whether it's spiritual, emotional, mental, or if it's something that physically happened to you that you just need time to actually heal through. So, hope it helps. Have a good day.